Hi guys, in this video I will show you how to do the procedure calibration for color dispenser Corrupt Model D300 16 cans. So before start calibration process we need to do some preparations. First of all, we need to be sure that power cable and data cable connected to the dispenser and main switch and 12 volts DC line switch on. At the moment power cable is already attached, and now we're turning on the machine. After that we should have a look. The data cable also connected, and the 12 volt line switch is already on. So now we're pressing that button, putting machine in a working position, and then we need to use the tape as a simple temporary solution to put the nozzle cap in the open position like that. Okay, great. So after that we're gonna use that scale. So before we work with the scale, we should be 100% sure that the scale adjusted in the full horizontal level. So this horizontal level you can see with the indicator. So as you can see at the moment, so the bubble oriented in the proper central position. Okay, so now we should putting this scale into on the dispenser area, just like this. So you should put it here, the best position when the center of the scale plate oriented with the center of nozzles. And after that you also should check the level, because this surface not as even as the table one. Okay, the level adjustment doing by rotating all of these legs. Okay, so let me adjust the scale and then we will continue. Okay, so I adjusted the scale in the horizontal level. So now we need the empty clean glasses. So one glass for each color. Oh, let's putting glass over here, and then we should adjust height. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now our scale adjustment to the horizontal level here. We have the tear for our painting. Now we need to open the Corrupt software. So credentials for entering is the username tech, all small letters, and the same password tech, TECH, then enter. Okay, we are in. Now we should go to the calibration mode, and so there are two ways to go to the calibration procedure. First of all, is just press on this scale icon for start calibration, or you can choose that option from the command menu. Okay, where is it should be? Circuits. Yeah. So this is another option is go to the circuits, and in that menu choose the calibration. So okay, we are in. So what we are seeing here, so we've seen the list of our colorant, so we have 16 colors here, and also we able to see the date of last calibration. So and let's start. I think we should start from the beginning. Okay, let's choose just the first canister with FBU O2 color. So first of all, we're choosing that color. After that, we should press start and just follow the instruction. Okay, now the system said please insert empty can. Yes, we have the empty can here. We're inserting empty can here, and then we press OK for continue. Okay, so this is the first tested purge, and now the system is asking us tear the scale and continue the procedure. So first of all, we should turn on our scale. Okay, it's ready. So let's putting our tear here, and then we tear the scale. So we need to get the 0 on our scale. Okay, so we prepare the scale, we put the empty tear, and we've done the tested purge. So everything works. But before we start the calibration process, I need to explain some other things. So how calibration goes. So if you've seen on the screen, you would able to see the table of steps. See, which means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps, and each step has the different amount of painting for purging. And after we put each step, we put data here. So let's start with the first step, and I will show what I'm talking about exactly. So we go to the start our procedure. And I think we should just follow the instructions. So the system saying us, please insert the empty can and press OK to continue. Okay, our can is already on the scale. It's not totally empty, but that's fine, because after the calibration for saving painting, we just pour all this painting back to the canister. So now it's 0 grams, and now when I'm pressing the OK button, okay, that was the tested porch, and we don't need to put this amount into the system. It's just the beginning. So the system is saying us, okay, please tear the scale and press OK to continue. Just over here. Okay, we tear the scale. And then I'm pressing OK to continue here. And it would be the first porch for registration. Okay, on the scale we've seen the weight of that amount of painting. It's just about the weight. Every time we need to focus on the weight of the last porch. So this porch weight is 31.1 grams. So now we should put this data in a system.
Yeah.
Okay, then we press enter, and the system asks us tear the scale again and press OK for continue, and we will definitely do it. But here in the table you will see that after the first purging we've seen the amount of this purge in the cubic centimeters, and here is the weight we put into the system. It's like 31.1 grams here. As I can see here, you've seen the number of repetition for each step. So different of the step between each other is just a different volume of painting for every purge. So the first step is ready. Now I'm going to tear the scale. So after I done this, I'm press OK button here. Okay, and now we are waiting for next purge. Okay, so now we have 62.11 grams, and now we are putting the new amount into the system. Okay, so we're pressing the enter, and yeah, we are repeating the action. And you've seen that the new line appeared here with all data with another amount. with another amount of painting, and this amount has another weight. Here we've seen the 0%. This percentage is the difference of the amount between repetitions. But at the moment we didn't have the repetitions with the same volume of painting, because first of all we should go through all steps from the biggest amount till the minimum ones, and then we're going to back from the minimum ones to the biggest ones, and that it gives us the two repetitions for each step. And after that the system shows us the percentage of the difference between the amount of painting. So ideal result is 0%, but it's just an ideal result and it's impossible to get it. But like less than 5% should be okay. Anyway, when the percentage was too bad, system saying us about it, and we would be unable to finish the calibration process. So at the moment we should just keep going. Okay, tearing the scale. And press enter. Yeah. So we're putting here a 7.18 gram for that perch, pressing enter. Also we've seen a new data here. And now we should just follow the instructions step by step. Okay. May I putting the data in?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, as I mentioned before, so now we went through all steps with all different amount of painting till the minimal one. After that, we're gonna repeat the same steps with the same amount of painting, but from the minimal till the maximum, and then we will see the difference here. And going here. So last purge gives us 0.13 grams, and when we put it into this system, okay, so now we went through the all steps from the maximum amount of painting till the minimal ones, and see, so the last minimal amounts was 0.13 grams, but current purge with the same amount of painting get us 0.14 grams, and when we're putting in the system here we will see, so the minimal steps has zero repetition nows, and here we will see the difference between two purges with the same amount of painting. So the difference was like 0.005 cubic centimeters, or the 3.7% of the whole amount. It's the value of difference between two purges. So now we going to back to maximum amount, and then for after every step we will see the same difference with value for each step. Wow, that's perfect. See, we go 2 times, we got this absolutely the same weight, the color. So two purges absolutely equal. That's the perfect result. Well done. Well, another step with no difference between purges. Very good. And this step also was perfect. Unbelievable result. It's 0.72 again, which is great, which gives us another step with 0%, zero differences. That's amazing. Ooh. Ho ho ho. So the 1.2 gram against the 1.27. Good. But it's still less than percent, so it looks perfect here. Okay. So, and as you can see on that result, we have the So 0.49, like the 0.5% of difference. That is also a perfect result, because as I said, the difference between purchase for every step, like less than 5%, that is amazing result. Okay, great. 33.05. Enter. Okay, so difference between two purchases still 3%. Great. Let's keep going. Okay, so this should be the last purge, so 63.63. And now if I'm right and this is the last purge and everything is okay, but yeah, it seems that everything is okay, we should see the very nice sound like this. And you've seen the message procedure complete. Well, that means that calibration procedure for first color just been finished. So see, calibration okay, procedure completed, calibration okay. And here in the whole main table we've seen the new date of the calibration of the table, which is pretty comfortable for the logs. So, but it was just one color and we have the 16 of them, which means usually it's pretty unusual to doing calibration just for some particular colors. So if you're doing calibration, you should doing the calibration for all colors. You know, that during the normal maintenance. Definitely if you replace the pump for some colors, yeah, you need to calibrate just the color which pump was replaced. But normal maintenance require doing the calibration twice a year, in the summertime and in the winter time, because of the density of color could be different depends on the temperature. Okay, after the calibration is done for one color, so see, we have pretty big amount of color here and we should save this painting. So that's why it's important to get the new clean glass for each color, because after the calibration we're just gonna put the color back to their canister. We should pour it very gentle, and because the painting is pretty dense, so just we should leave the glass just like that for a couple of minutes, because it's still dripping, see? Oh, yeah, like that. Okay, should be enough. And just when you, as long as the painting dripping back, you can keep going with calibration, just taking the new glass, put on the scale, tear the scale, go here, and initiate the calibration for another color. And then you should calibrate all color one by one. Basically that's it. This is the whole concept of calibration. Okay, and the last moment, it's very important. After you finish the calibration, or you're going to take a break because the whole calibration process for every color, it takes pretty much time. So, but when you finish, or when you're just going to take a break for lunch or something, very important, just put the scale on the table and the very important thing, don't forget to close the nozzle lid. Look at this. Because if you leave the nozzle like that, in an open position, the painting in the nozzle will dry and you will have to clean it. So now finish the calibration, close the cap. Okay, now it's done. So don't forget about it. Okay, and done.